administrator of all the rules.
You're going to explain it.
What?
You're going to explain the categories. Can you make them?
I'd say they're pretty self-explanatory.
I'm just saying.
How long are we aiming for it?
We have 90 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we'll go 90 minutes.
Let's not talk about how much we love Stuart Little. I literally don't know. I don't know if I've seen a single documentary in the 90s.
You guys ready to go?
Wait, am I close enough?
All right. Welcome everybody to Fresh Take. We are here to do the 90s movie draft. And we're going to get going here. So we'll break down the rules and everything like that. We're going to get into our normal podcast production right now. And then we will start breaking down the rules and everything that you got. So thank you everybody for being here. We really, really appreciate it. All right, here we go. What it is, what it do, welcome to Fresh Take. Joshua, Adam, William, I now with the talented, sexy, the dangerous, the tubular, the radical. It's Devin Seal.
You don't usually say those things.
Yeah, we're in the 90s though. We're in the 90s.
The bomb.
And from YYC Sneakers and from Calgary Film Festival, Adam Diesel Power.
Yo, how's everyone doing? Awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
So we normally do on our pod, on the entertainment pod that we do, on the Hollywood Rundown pod, which will have the full pod here on Sunday at 12:45. We started a movie draft back starting in the 1980s and just kind of did every single year, and that just started off as just Devin and I doing that, and then as Adam kind of became more of a focal point of the podcast, he kind of joined us in the later point of the pod. So he missed the 90s and he was sad. So we're gonna include him in here. And for this too, since we have all of you lovely people here, we want some fan interaction here too. So when we're picking, if there's something that that you want or you didn't want, maybe find someone with rooting interest, feel free to cheer, boo a pick, criticize a pick. We want all of it.
What? Boo a pick?
Boo a pick, yeah. If you feel like it's not a good movie.
Some would say that Adam brings credibility to our podcast as a film
I bring credibility.
expert.
Adam's picks will be a little bit,
You don't know that. You don't know what my picks are going to be.
No, we don't. All right, so Devin, you have the categories and the rules.
There's rules?
You said you were in charge of the rules.
I just made up. Okay. So typical draft as you would for fantasy sports, or I don't know, what other kind of drafts are there?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, like fantasy sports, if you guys play fantasy sports, so we're just gonna we each have a series of categories of genres of films that we're gonna go through. We're gonna pick one pick each. That's gonna complete the category, and then we're gonna kind of debate who has the best taste of movies in the 90s. Once that movie is off the board, it is no longer eligible, and we may or may not argue if certain movies fit in certain genres.
Yes. Yeah, there's always a fight about one.
It's usually Space Jam.
Yeah.
So our categories are drama/suspense, family, animated, thriller/mystery, sci-fi, fantasy, horror/gore, comedy, holiday, romantic comedy. Josh is an expert on these. Non-English language.
It's a good year for rom-com, by the way.
Superhero.
It's a decade, actually. 90s.
Good year, decade. There's three.
Can you let me talk? Superhero, action, documentary, cult film grossed under $20 million.
Yeah.
Blockbuster grossed over $400 million, which I think gives us about 25, 30 films.
Yeah.
And then Oscar bait, which is specifically 4 nominations or more.
Right.
My left foot, first pick overall.
Okay. Look at that.
Okay, now we gotta figure out who's picking first.
Right. So we're gonna do the classic random.
Well, one of you is wearing a hat and the two of you are not.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good idea.
That's a terrible arbitrarily made up rule. I know I make up all the rules, but that's too far.
So what we'll do is we have the normal random draft generator that we always like.
You don't want to
use.
do the hat thing.
We could use the hat. You want to do the hat? The hat is there. All right, let's do the hat. All right.
The hat wins. No, you are wearing the hat, so
Okay,
you
we
go
need to-
first. I
but
think
you're-
that was
and then,
what
yeah,
was suggested.
take the hat off, put your passes in, dummy.
No, you're wearing the hat.
Oh,
so
I
you
mean,
go
we could
first.
do that.
That's what I'm saying. Put the hat in, and put your passes in. That's what works.
That's how
Yeah.
it works.
Do we have an audience member that wants to be the one that picks the order?
Sure.
No?
Sure.
No.
Okay.
Steve, take it.
Oh, you want to go? All right,
I'm
here you go.
grabbing one.
For the first pick goes to Adam.
All right, I get to go first.
Okay. And the second pick goes to.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, make you get up and everything. Second pick goes to Devin Seal.
Perfect.
So I go last now.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
So Adam, what do you got with the
so
with the
when
first
we do
pick?
these drafts, I pick like a bunch of movies for each category in case people take them off the board. So it might be good to go with something that I don't have a lot in.
Yeah.
So maybe something like Blockbuster.
How do you not have a lot of blockbusters?
Because you said there's only like 25. That's not very many, and a lot of them kind of suck. So
But remember, you have to announce with this pick.
with this pick, so for Blockbuster, with this pick, I'm gonna take The Matrix.
Wow.
Because that's like a big one. I
That
know.
was the first
I really-
overall
That's the
pick of
first
our-
pick.
Yeah, The Matrix.
Boo!
Solid pick.
Why are you
Solid.
doing?
The
The Matrix
first
is
pick
great.
was The Matrix.
The Wachowskis are amazing.
Okay.
Pretty much everything they've done is awesome.
It's a blatant
Um,
rip-off of Ghost in the Shell, but that's okay.
Sure,
What category?
but it's awesome. Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. I'm
Okay.
taking The Matrix.
Wow, bro. Did not expect that to go first. All right, Dev, you're up.
I really want to screw your draft order up right now.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
Second pick,
Yeah.
Lion King.
Okay, that's cool. Good pick.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. Interesting.
Getting the Blockbusters off the board.
Yeah, going to the blockbusters off the board. Well, I'm gonna go.
Why
with-
the Lion King?
Yeah, why the Lion King? Give us some depth on that.
Why number one?
Is actually number 2.
You're
Mike,
number
you're
one.
number one.
I am number. Thank you. No. Who doesn't like the Lion King? It's Othello with or is it Hamlet with animals?
Hamlet.
Hamlet with
Animals.
animals.
Animals. Yeah.
Matthew Broderick, he's pretty good in this.
Yeah.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah. You're just listing the cast.
Yeah. I'm just listing things that happen in the movie. There's a bird. There's a Pumbaa.
A couple lions.
There's only a couple lines, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Don't forget
It's in the
the
title.
Hyenas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elephants. There's a stampede, right?
Yeah.
There's the boneyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What? Those are all things that I would want in movies.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. With my first pick, I'm going to go to Oscar bait. Start us off with, and gentlemen, my heart will go on because I'm going with Titanic. Let's go. Dominated. Like you'll never see a movie like this dominate the box office ever again. It's like 16 straight weeks at number one.
We just
Yeah.
we watched. How many times did we watch Endgame?
Once, maybe twice.
I think we saw it.
But it didn't last like number one as long as this did. Like obviously other things were there when Endgame was picking up steam and whatnot, but nothing has been as long as Titanic. And then it launches two of the careers of the biggest stars of the last 2 years, with Kate and Leo.
Mm.
And now we have to have the debate about the door. We have to have that debate about
No.
the door or not.
No, we don't need to.
Because there was room. We know there was
If
room.
2 people got on that door,
She could
they
have
would
like,
just
you
would
coulda,
have been in
like,
the
gone back
water.
and
It
forth
makes.
at least, you know.
Yeah.
Could have gone back and forth and given each other space.
I don't think people in the
They
night.
could have spooned.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
No way, because 2 people weighing the door down just would have made them both in the water.
No, but you could have
Defeating the
taken
purpose
turns
of
at
being
least.
out of the water.
She knew what she was doing. She was done. She was like, "All right, peace, Jack."
So do you actually like this movie?
Of
Or are you
course.
just okay? I wasn't sure if you're just like picking it as
It's
like
actually not a
you're like,
bad
it was the
rewatch
biggest
too.
movie.
It's a solid like you can kind of go in
Okay.
wherever. It has like all the right points of rewatchability too.
It's the defining movie of a
It
generation.
really is. And like the one thing you're gonna find when you do a lot of these movies is the soundtracks. And like the Celine one of this, like how many times do you see like memes
Mhm.
shouted over that roaring soundtrack of Celine about the first
Memes.
gen?
Memes with the song?
Like the audio of it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't watch TikTok.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I'm going to Blockbuster. And
Oh yeah, it's
gentlemen,
a snake draft, by the way.
welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay.
In what?
and
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. You gotta go to Jurassic Park. Again, like just another movie that like dominated the box office when it was there, dominated the zeitgeist in it. You had like Dino Mania all over the place, right? They took the Battle Trolls at that point and they made like the dinosaur versions of it. Everyone was trying to do like their own little dinosaur show, trying to hit to the zeitgeist for kids at that point.
Okay, you've really convinced me.
Yeah, thank you. That's right. So there we go with that's my Blockbuster and my Oscar bait. So there's the first round. So who we liking so far in the first round?
What are you talking about? You
I
just
guess
picked two
you
movies.
picked two picks.
You have two movies
That's
and I
right.
have one movie.
Get your second movie.
Yeah,
Get all our second
Yeah,
movies.
get the second movie.
Then it's not the first round, it's the second.
Yeah.
Okay. My research suggests sci-fi Total Recall.
Wow.
What? What you?
Not the remake. Definitely not the remake.
Wouldn't fit in the categories because that's in 2011 or 12.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Total Recall's a good
Total Recall is-
Oh my gas.
Total Recall is a sci-fi.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why not?
it's a good one.
It doesn't have elephants or hyenas,
No,
but it has a lady with 3 breasts.
it does. Paper mache.
It's true. Yes, very exciting.
Was it paper mache?
It was paper mache. Yeah.
Oh, pretty real.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually a lady with 3 breasts.
No.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
13-year-old me is disappointed.
Was that the first female figure you saw in the film?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Hmm.
Might be.
All right. Moving on from that.
Moving to me. Again, I'm gonna go where there's not a lot of options. I'm gonna go to superhero movies.
Okay. Yeah. Superhero in the '90s is
There's
a
not
little
very
bit
many.
off,
There's
yeah.
not a lot.
Yeah.
Before I pick mine, does this count as a superhero movie?
What is it?
The Mask.
Huh.
Superhero movie.
The audience is leaning that way, so.
Superhero movie?
Yeah. The
Does he
audience
have
has the final say.
Does he have a logo?
Yeah.
No.
Like the
He has a
sharp
mask.
S in the green font.
He has a mask and he like fights crime.
Yeah.
And he gets special powers from his mask.
Okay, well, let's do an audience survey on this. All that thinks The Mask is a superhero movie, give us a cheer. And then everybody that doesn't think that it is, give me a boo. Wow, that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Are the boos? Boos
Uh,
are taking it.
The defense, I think defense usually.
Defense
yeah, I'm
wins.
gonna
every
go with the
time.
boos on that one.
All right, can't pick The Mask.
No.
Sad and disappointed am I.
It's fan interaction, man.
I'm gonna go for Batman Returns.
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns
Yeah,
is
there we go. There we go.
fun Batman movie.
Yes.
Maybe like one of the, I guess the other 2 were pretty fun. but bad.
They're fun in a different way.
But this was like the last like fun Batman movie, not like a dark Batman movie.
The Batman?
Literally dark.
I just saw it on Tuesday. It was
Literally
pretty
dark.
fun.
It was fun. You would categorize that as fun.
I thought so.
But literally dark.
I think we have different
Literally
ideas
dark.
of
That you
what's
can't
fun
see
or
most of the
not.
movie because it's so dark.
Okay, just let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, I get to go again, right?
That's how Snake
Is that-
Draft
is that
works.
how this
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go again something that there's not a lot of that I necessarily like, but I'll do Holiday,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take Nightmare Before Christmas.
Damn,
Because
okay.
I know you guys would probably take
Yeah,
that.
that's where I was leaning. That's a good
And
That's a good one. Good one.
is that a Christmas one or is that a Halloween movie?
See, that's the never.
But it's
ending debate.
holiday.
Yeah.
It wasn't Christmas movie, it was holiday movie.
Yeah.
So it worked.
Well,
We also
holidays,
have
whatever.
non-denominational holidays as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
I would say it's kind of both.
Yeah.
You see it get played more at Christmas, though. I'd say.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's close though.
But it's both for sure.
Very close.
It's
It's a
great.
November movie.
It's a November. It's
There
like
you
in
go.
between.
It's
Yeah. It's
like
a holiday
It's
season.
American
movie.
Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah. So that's my
It's a solid
third
choice.
pick.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
Solid choice. All right.
I haven't gone to the weird ones yet.
I'm surprised.
Because I have weird ones that I know you're not gonna pick, so I can
Yeah.
get the ones that I
Yeah.
think you're gonna pick first.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to animated.
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Damn.
I'm panicking.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're going with?
This is my face of panic.
Yeah.
So panic.
Can I take? Oh, no, I don't want to trade a pick, do I?
What do you want to trade?
Just you go and then I go?
I can do that.
And then I go twice in a row?
No.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Romantic comedy,
Yeah.
Sleepless in Seattle.
You picked one of the three Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan movies? There literally is three.
I'm gonna find a way to fit all three in my.
Okay. Do you know what all three are? If anyone actually can tell me right now the three rom-coms in the 90s that have Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, I will give them the Red Rooster shirt from Sea of the Dead.
Go first.
Okay, let me see a hand. Okay, all right, I saw it over here.
You've got milk count, or is that?
Yep, that's in the 90s, so that's
what
one.
I grew up to.
Seattle.
Yep.
You're just giving people the answers now.
There's one more.
Joe versus Volcano?
Yes, yes. There you go.
Wow, come on up. That was amazing.
What was the third one?
Joe versus the volcano.
We'll have some more trivia later, but we'll have some stickers to give away from Sea of the Dead. All right, so yeah, those are the three rom-coms. There's still four they did, but Harry Met Sally is in 1989, so it just misses the
Yeah, that's
cutoff.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, it just misses the cutoff.
Oh, boo!
Yeah. All right, that's your pick?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, thank you.
So is this? Are we technically wrong? Therefore, the giving away the shirt was
No,
technically
because there's
incorrect?
three Tom Hanks ones.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yeah. All right. Next up is me, back to back. So animation friends, you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm gonna go with Aladdin, which I think is the best animation film of the 1990s. Like, it's really the first time you have like a cameo. It's the first time you have like a celebrity intake of a cameo, right? Emperor's New Groove is definitely up there. But so you have Robin Williams come in. You have, probably out of all the like little sequel from the animation films, some of those Disney ones are okay. The three Aladdin ones are pretty solid, and then you get like a solid animation show out of it as well. It was on.
Well, then Robin comes back for 3, right?
He comes back for 3. Dan Casanello did 2. The guy that does Homer did the voice in the second one.
R.I.P. Gilbert.
Yeah, and R.I.P. to Gilbert, unfortunately, lately passing away. So yeah, I'll go with Aladdin there. And then it gets tough. For me. I'm going to go to Holiday, and I'm going to go to Home Alone.
The first one.
The first Home Alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
First Home Alone. Yeah.
I think the third one still came out in the 90s.
It did.
You
Yeah,
can,
it did. You can
you can
technically
take
go
that one
with
instead
3
if
Home
you
Alones.
want.
No, I'm good. I don't need that one. But yeah, the second Home Alone, I mean, that's in the what? That's in the like the Mount Rushmore of like holiday films.
Some people say it's not a holiday film.
I know. Which is, how is it not a Christmas movie?
I don't know, some people.
Like Bill Simmons?
People
Yeah.
think just
Yeah.
because it takes place at Christmas doesn't
Yeah.
make it a Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Like
It has to be,
technically,
like, about Christmas.
technically, by the way, I would say, and I was gonna have this argument, Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie.
Of course it is.
Yes. Not just Die Hard 1. Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie.
That's the one in the airport, right?
Yeah, that's a Christmas
That's
movie
fine.
also. Yeah. Yeah. So there's my 2 picks there.
Excellent job.
All right. I'm getting the cheers. You
Okay.
guys gotta wrap it up here, man.
Adam's been booed every pick.
He has.
People don't like me.
It's like when we do the
That's why
normal
I do
pods
it.
in the first
That's why
place.
I'm
It's
here.
like nothing different.
I'm here for the hate.
Yeah.
Dev, you're up.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Okay. Action.
Okay.
T2, Judgment Day.
Ooh. Nice. Hey, there you go. There you go.
I didn't want to stretch. I got a great pick, but I'm gonna have to stretch the
Okay,
the rules a little bit there.
Give me a little bit of a follow-up on T2.
Yeah, YT2.
Yeah.
It's probably the best sequel of all time. It depends if you consider The Godfather 2 a
Dark Knight
sequel.
Returns.
Aliens? Come on, that's a top
Yeah.
Alien?
But I'd argue that because the Alien and Aliens are 2 different genres of films, it's not really.
It's not.
It's just no, they just kind of exist in the same universe.
Evil Dead 2?
No,
Dark Knight
Mhm.
Rises.
no,
The Dark Knight. Sorry. The Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
the Dark Knight's pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying T2's phenomenal. It's better than the original in almost every single way.
You're forgetting the sequel to Jingle All the Way with Larry the Cable Guy. It's pretty good.
Or the sequel to The Tooth Fairy.
Oh.
With Larry the Cable Guy.
Or the sequel to Cars 2 with Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm gonna move on from this.
Yeah.
Is it me now?
It's you.
All right. I'm gonna go to family,
Okay.
and I think you guys think what I'm gonna pick. I think you know,
I have an idea.
but I'm not. Probably
Okay.
gonna
The little
pick that.
toaster?
Ooh.
Probably not gonna pick that.
That's a good. That's a good dive,
No,
man.
this movie walked so Paddington could run.
Mm.
It's Babe, Pig in the City.
What do you mean it walked? It won an Oscar.
Pig in the City didn't win an Oscar.
It wasn't nominated for Best Picture?
No,
was.
Babe,
It was.
Babe was.
Babe
I think
was,
Babe
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Pig in the City, underrated, super underrated movie. I don't know if you have seen this recently, but the animal and puppet work is so good. Like the orangutans and like everything is so much fun. I love it. It's amazing. It's the best family
I think
movie.
you're losing the crowd again.
They don't like
Boo.
Babe Pig in the City.
Nope.
I'm not selling anyone on Babe Pig in the City. Go watch it again. You'll like it.
I would argue
It's
walks-
made by the guy who did Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we all know that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I would
Like, he made
argue-
these movies, and like Babe is good.
It's good.
But
It's-
Babe
it's
Pig in
fine.
the City is.
I mean, we
excellent.
got-
Wait, are those separate movies?
There's 2 Babe movies.
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking?
No, I'm actually.
You're actually asking.
Yeah. Babe.
No, I thought Babe Pig in the City was.
No, there's Babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's Babe Pig in the City.
Yeah.
I must have got the bootleg version of the VHS.
It's the one where he goes to the city.
That's Babe.
Which
That's
the
Pig
one?
in the City.
What's the one when they say that'll do, pig?
That's the first one.
The first one. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Also Shrek. Who said Shrek?
And I would argue too that Babe walks so Charlotte's Web could run.
What?
And it died.
That was a movie?
Yeah, there was a Charlotte's
There was a
Web.
Charlotte's
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I still get another pick, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take one of my favorite movies
Okay.
of all time,
Yeah.
The Rock.
Criterion Collection.
The Rock is probably one of the best, probably the best action movie ever. Nicolas Cage is amazing. Sean Connery is amazing. It made me want to go to Alcatraz really bad and go on a tour and get locked in and then have to like stab myself with needles and throw flares in the air. Like, yeah, I did that this year. I didn't do the flares.
You
though.
slap yourself with needles?
No, just the needles. I didn't do the flares. I did the
Oh.
needles. But The Rock is amazing. Michael Bay before he started sucking.
And it's in the Criterion Collection. as we
It
found
is
out.
in the Criterion Collection for some odd reason.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. It's so good. Nick Cage at his absolute best.
I love the backwoods rumor that it's basically just an unofficial James Bond sequel,
I can see that.
and Connery's actually James Bond.
I've never heard that
In
before.
prison?
Yeah, so
Like James Bond is in prison?
yeah. It's actually
Okay.
Connery's actually James Bond in The Rock, and he comes up like everything lines up, the timeline works, and then he comes out of retirement to basically save the world one more time.
So now
He
you just
doesn't
made
come out of retirement. He gets taken out of jail.
I'd say that's retirement.
That's retirement.
He was retired,
Okay.
and now he's out of retirement.
Yeah.
Against his will. Sure.
That's why I like The Rock.
All
Just
right.
fan theories.
Right.
All right.
Who's up?
I'm a.
The devil.
This man.
The devil, Devin Dip.
It's not. I don't get two. I'm in the middle.
He's in the middle. He does one.
I'm like the filling of an Oreo.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Can I make this work?
Let's find out.
Can I make this work? If aliens talk in a movie, is that non-English language?
No.
It's technically not English.
No.
Okay.
I think this would be
I'm
predominantly.
not even taking that one to the crowd.
Predominantly not English.
I should almost give you the whole Billy Madison speech because of that question.
Okay, fine.
Beautiful.
I don't want to cry in my movie draft. I'm gonna take. Okay, so thriller / mystery. I am going with 7.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose that.
That's a good one.
There you go.
That's a good pick.
I didn't get booze. I got ooze.
Yeah.
It wasn't booze, it was ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Just saying.
Boo earns.
It's a good pick. All right, for drama, I'm going to go into one of the most underrated film of the 90s that's getting a lot more praise now. I'm going with Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. It's
Yeah.
so good. That was.
So
gonna
We
be
have
my-
people like basically taking bets on what we're picking.
Good. Good.
If you want to get into cool.
I did really well, by the way.
I love it. I want to see.
She's killing it.
Awesome.
Why Boogie Nights?
Why Boogie Nights? I mean, it kind of, I think, when it came out, it didn't seem to have had the boost when it first came out, right? And then it really gained traction. One of Wes Anderson's, not Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Not thinking not thinking Wes Anderson.
P.T. Anderson.
P.T. Anderson, one of P.T. Anderson's early films, one of the best. Great Burt Reynolds performance in it. Great Melina.
Did he win the Oscar for it? Or
No.
He just got nominated.
If you go back in that, I'm not going to go through it right now, but like go back into '97, like let's go back in time really quickly.
Do you know the fan theory about this movie?
No, you have all of them, so dish them out.
This is also an unofficial James Bond sequel.
Who's James Bond?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So in '96, '97 for the '97 Oscars, right? So that would be '98 Oscars. Okay, so this is what was nominated for Best Picture. Just go.
It didn't. I looked this up because I thought about it for Oscar, but
Yeah.
it didn't get 4 nominations.
No.
It had 3 nominations.
That's partly why
Yeah.
I chose 4 as the arbitrary number.
Yeah.
Was it Boogie Nights?
Mm-hmm.
English Patient won that year for Best Picture.
But who beat up Burt Reynolds? That's the question.
Who did beat Burt Reynolds?
Supporting actor.
Do you have it?
You have it right there.
Why are we doing this? What are we trying to prove?
Point is that it should have
Watering
won.
The point is, who they thought was better than Burt Reynolds. They were wrong,
They were wrong,
obviously. I
yes,
just want to
they
know
were
who it was.
Yeah, we'll come back to it when you guys are doing yours. All right, so then Boogie Nights there. Let's see if we can keep the bets going.
What's your bet first of all? Can you actually give them your
Okay,
genre?
I'm going to pick Family next.
What's the one I said for family? What's the one I said for family? Sandlot.
Sandlot.
That's a good pick. I'm going Toy Story.
Okay, I'll give you that one, but Sandlot was good.
Sandlot was good, and Hook actually made me reconsider there because Rufio's my guy. I mean, what can you say about Toy Story? Just literally changed the animation side that we are in right now. Changed everything we were to 3D animation. We don't really have much 2D animation other than like really anime at this point, at least for feature films. It just kind of really changed it. Now we're getting a featured Lightyear film that if you want to hear a rant, come on Sunday and hear Devin rant about the Lightyear film.
It theoretically shouldn't exist.
We'll save that for Sunday. But yeah, I'll go with Toy Story there. And again, another solid soundtrack.
Well, it begins the theme of Pixar
Yeah.
making movies of if blank had feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
If toys had feelings.
Yeah.
If bugs had feelings. If
And making-
robots had feelings.
And making adults cry all over.
if old people had feelings.
Feelings have feelings.
Hey, right?
Feelings have
Who are you
feelings.
calling old?
All right, Devon.
All right, this is where my true strategy comes out.
Okay.
In family, I'm taking
Well,
toy.
no, wait,
Whoa.
well, and now because now that we have the bets, we want to give the like, little pause.
Midnight Outfire.
Oh wow.
See now, is that a bet or are you helping?
I
somebody?
think you're
It's a
actually.
mixture of both, but I like it.
Somebody actually did research. My strategy is just to leech off of others, and in family, I'm gonna take Toy Story 2.
Oh, you son of a gun!
Just take all the sequels that Josh picks. You should take a Return of Jafar. Right after you took Aladdin.
Oh, and do straight to video things count?
Ooh, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it.
You're not gonna pick any.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Key to Things is pretty good.
I don't think it
Yeah, Toy Story 2. Everything Josh said times 2. Okay. Adam,
All right, I'm up.
genre first. Genre first.
Genre
Yeah.
first, yeah, okay.
I'm thinking.
You gotta interact.
I'm thinking. I got a bunch here.
All right.
I'm gonna do rom-com.
Take that one.
I have a lot of like non-traditional rom-coms
Yeah.
on my list.
Okay, shocker. I would note that there's no need to have non-traditional rom-coms because it's the '90s when rom-coms are really good and at their peak almost.
Aren't they all traditional though?
Sure.
Pretty Woman.
Bridget Jones?
No.
Well, Bridget Jones is in the '90s, isn't it?
Might be 00, might be 01.
Yeah.
I'll ask another question. Does The Mask count as a rom-com?
Oh, there you go.
I did have that on my list.
Cameron Diaz?
There's something about
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah.
That counts.
I want to take a John Waters movie. Does anybody know John Waters?
See, this is where the real Adam is.
No, tell us more.
Yeah, I
Crybaby.
know which one it is.
Crybaby.
Yes.
Anyone seen Crybaby
Yeah.
with Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp.
It's like a Grease spoof, kind of. It's really great. It's like musical. I'm saying it's a romantic comedy. I think it's gotta be.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's-
you're fine with it.
it's
yeah.
great.
I think you're fine
I had a few other ones.
Depending on how this trial with Amber Heard was going, would you have not picked Johnny Depp?
I don't know.
Or are
It's
you like, are you
I'm picking the
team
movie.
Johnny
I'm not
Depp?
picking Johnny Depp.
Okay.
I'm picking Crybaby. I'm picking John Waters.
Okay.
He just happens to be in the movie.
Scissorhands a rom-com?
with it. Wow, that is a great question.
What does everybody think? Do people think?
Yeah,
I
that's his
already
answer?
picked rom-com, so no.
Okay.
I still got mine on the board. You made me think.
Wait, what's this movie called again, Adam?
Crybaby.
Crybaby.
Okay,
Yeah.
Crybaby.
It used to be on like Superstation all the time. That is solid cable run.
Yeah. I get a second pick.
You do.
This time, don't I?
Yep.
And I'm gonna pick an animated movie.
Okay.
And I think people know this one, but it's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
Okay.
My Neighbor Totoro
There you go.
is the best. That's the best Studio Ghibli movie. I absolutely love it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. To me.
What are you gonna say,
the
Then
Dad?
you can't say it's the best. It's,
It is the
it's
best.
your favorite.
What do you
It's
think the
the
best Studio Ghibli one
Spirited
is?
Away.
First of all, it's Ghibli. You heathens. Yeah, it's probably the best is probably Spirited Away, but my favorite is not. So I can make that distinction.
Favorite is
Spirited Away
Well,
is
okay.
2000s, right? I think
Maybe.
that came out later, but Totoro is my favorite and my pick.
One of the more known ones for sure.
My pick.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
non-English
thought about
language.
Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Woo!
I thought about that one long and hard.
Are you gonna watch the when they come out with the new
Of
episodes?
course, why not? Beavis and Butthead is amazing. Always has been. And that's where I learned about Guar. That's from Beavis and Butthead. One of the best bands.
Did you know that Seth Rogen ran because Beavis and Butthead laugh walked? You almost pulled it out there. Okay, my non-English language film is going to be Akira.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting the ooze. People were waiting for a certain one, for a certain like non-English film. But we'll get there. Damn. Okay, that was a good pick.
I might buy that jacket later in the concourse. My goodness.
All right, I'll go non-English, and I'll do Life is Beautiful.
Ah,
Yeah.
there it is.
You have to jump on your chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's gonna jump
Yeah,
around?
You have
Pick
to
up
do
a
it.
sticker.
You have to do
Life,
it.
Life is Beautiful is emotionally manipulative.
It is. What have we seen from Roberto Benigni
Aren't
since?
most movies emotionally manipulative?
Hmm.
Probably.
True.
He was in the Pinocchio remake thing.
He was.
He was.
What was that called?
Second
I forget the-
Pinocchio?
Yeah, no. Pinocchio. Oh yeah, there we go.
Geppetto, the origin story.
The origin story.
The
yeah.
return of Jafar.
Before I was a real boy.
You made a joke.
And then in rom-com, I'm gonna go with You've Got Mail. Nothing there.
You got a man.
I got a man.
You got
It's a little closer to me. The dog's named Brinkley. My dog's named Brinkley. So
That's
that's
such a weird connection.
Yeah,
That's
very
a,
strange.
I didn't even know about it. My grandma pointed that out when we named the dog Brinkley. She's like, the dog that's named Brinkley. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
But it's like kind of the one of the, you got a mix of modern love in there a little bit. One of the last of the Hanks in the Meg Ride. Hopefully everything's okay there. So I'll go with You Got Mail.
Great choices.
Apparently not.
No.
By me. That was my first major fail.
One okay choice and
Yeah.
one subpar
Yeah,
choice.
apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna go cult film.
Yeah.
Under $20 million gross.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski.
Damn.
Oh, yes.
It's under 20?
It made like 18.3.
Sad.
For real?
Sad, sad.
Damn.
That's why I chose 20 as an arbitrary number.
Yeah.
It suited my goals.
So you're cheating.
He who
this one.
sets the rules make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the rules. You guys didn't want to do the, you don't want to do the research. It's fine.
Sure.
Okay, Josh.
It's
Alright.
me.
That's Adam.
It's me up next, right?
Yeah.
This is tough. I have a lot in non-English language. I watch a lot of weird movies.
Yeah, you do.
I tried to bring out a bunch of them, but I'm gonna do Hard Boiled. Has anyone seen Hard Boiled? It's by John Woo. One of his best like gun fu movies, where it's just like guns everywhere. They never run out of bullets. You can always pick up guns off the ground and they just work. Amazing Hong Kong action movie. So I love Hard Boiled.
Nice.
And then,
It's tough.
we're on other categories.
Yeah.
Fantasy. I'm gonna
That's
pick.
how it works.
I'm gonna pick another underrated sequel.
Okay.
Gremlins 2. The new batch. Which I hadn't seen since I was a kid, and I watched it like in the last year sometime during the pandemic.
Have you seen the Key and Peele sketch for it?
No.
I gotta show you that after.
It's amazing. Like, the budget for that, for puppets, must have been absolutely insane. There's like hundreds of different Gremlins puppets
Yeah.
in like this rave dance, like insane scene at the
You got,
end.
you got
and
a
so
lady
many
gremlin,
different.
you got a plant gremlin, you got an electricity gremlin.
There's hundreds. You
you
can
got
just
Hulk
name
Hogan's
so
movie
many.
theater.
Gremlins 2.
And it's also like a Trump satire. Like this
Yeah.
weird. This building is like a Trump building.
Yeah.
The guy even has a book that's like a Trump
Yeah.
book. It's amazing. It's worth going back and revisiting, along with Bay Pig in the City.
Damn. Look at Adam.
What are the weekends like at your house?
Yeah, Bay Pig in the City, Gremlins 2.
Like a double feature?
Yeah, every weekend. Yeah. Never watched the originals, just the sequel.
I didn't know there was original. That's great. So it's okay. Mine.
Yeah.
My strategy continues unabated. Holiday. Home Alone 2.
What are you doing?
It's arguably better.
I like Home Alone 2 better.
I think
was
it's
gonna
cooler.
say. Yeah.
There's okay. Let's get the audience reaction on that.
I just heard. I went.
Let's go with the act. Okay, Home Alone 1, cheers. Home Alone 2, cheers.
Oh
Oh! Oh my God, I am the winner.
Deathly silent.
It's fine. You're all wrong.
Yeah.
That's how I felt
I'm
when
with
you
that.
got mail, by the way. That's how
Yeah,
I
like
felt.
I put my
was like,
soul
oh,
on the line
myself-
for this, and it did not
Now I'm
work
just
out very
wishing
well.
I should have just picked 10 things I hate about you in rom-com.
Yes.
That's what I should have done. I'm mad at myself.
No take
I
backs.
know.
It's not about pandering to the crowd.
All right.
Yes,
Uh,
it is.
Be true to yourself.
Oh, it is
What
about
do I do?
It is about pandering
I'm a
to the crowd.
broadcaster. That's all I do during basketball games. Cult film. I'm going with a legendary cult film, Office Space.
Woo-hoo. That is a good one.
Like, look at the cast and that.
Do you want to say anything about it?
You see my stapler?
It made less than $20 million.
I mean, 13 million.
You like some Post-its?
Crazy.
Disappointing.
I'll burn this whole place.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I just like the montage of "Damn, it feels good to be a gangster."
Pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
The window goes up, the window goes down.
Yeah.
All right, really loves Office Space.
Next up in sci-fi, this is gonna be controversial.
Film it.
Here we go. I'm picking the Phantom Menace.
What?
That was gonna be my romantic comedy.
I just rewatched. Look, other than the Jar Jar stuff, it's not that bad.
It's amazing.
It's really not that
What
bad.
about young Anakin?
Why are they laughing at us?
It's really not that bad.
No, we're laughing with you. No, we're laughing near you.
There's some really solid stuff in it, especially like leading to the later Clone Wars series that like make it all come together.
You know, the Darth Maul with the when he
Yep.
gets cut in half.
Mhm.
That was pretty good.
Yep. I think it.
That too was paper mache.
Are you saying it's a fifth element?
The argument would be for this is Clone Wars made Phantom Menace better. Is what I'm trying to. Is the main argument.
I think that's why that argument falls flat, is because you shouldn't rely on outside things to make that movie
Yeah.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Duel
But
of
the
the Fates,
second
Duel
one
of the
was-
Fates is the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's try some roles and
You
stuff.
get young Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor. You get Qui-Gon in
We're
it.
talking about
you get
Star
Darth
Wars.
Maul in it.
Yeah, I've heard of Star Wars.
This is pod racing. I mean,
No, he says wizard.
it's a wizard. I stand by it.
The midichlorian stuff was
Yes,
a little much to
that is
say.
trash. I will fully admit that.
Jedi diabetes.
Yeah. All right, Dev.
How am I gonna follow that?
I don't know. I knew that was going to be my controversial pick of the day.
At least you didn't pick the second one.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
that one's
out.
bad. That one, that's a never again watch for me. That one I will admit. That's a
What are
never
you
again
talking
watch.
about?
Never again. No more sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Wow. Okay. Oh wow. Animated?
Okay. You didn't do animated? Oh, right.
No, I just put Hercules.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Snuck
think I
him
know where
in.
you're going.
Where am I going?
I don't know. We'll see.
Hercules.
Yeah, baby.
Hercules.
Oh, like true.
Yeah, Hercules. It's basically the end of the Disney Golden Era.
No, because Tarzan comes out after that.
Well, it's Hercules. The last three are Hercules, Tarzan, and Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
And then
And
there's
Lilo and Stitch.
Hercules was better.
Lilo and Stitch is in
Lilo
that.
and Stitch is good.
Yes.
It's got Tate Donovan in it. Jimmy from the OC.
Yeah.
I love Hercules myself.
All right.
Emperor's New Groove is best.
It's on to me. I guess I'm gonna take some weird ones now to get these off the board.
Now?
They weren't that weird before. I'm gonna do cult film, less than $20 million. The
You
twin.
already picked Hard Boiled.
No, that was non-English.
Oh, my mistake.
Cult film, less than 20 is the Twin Peaks movie. Twin Peaks.
Wow.
Fire Walk with Me.
That seems.
I know people hate it.
It has its fans.
I know people
I'm
hate
sure
it,
there.
but if you like the show, I
Yeah.
think you would like the movie. If you just watch the movie, you probably hate it. But it has David Bowie as David Duchovny. It's like a perfect like sequel to this show that should have gone on longer, hopefully. Like if I don't know, they let David Lynch go with it, but they didn't. And then you get this movie that's very underrated. And then what should I take?
I don't know what you
Oscar
think.
bait. So things with +4 nominations.
That's
right?
correct.
4 plus.
Yeah.
Another Nicolas Cage movie where he wins his Oscar. Leaving Las Vegas.
There you go. That's
Leaving
good.
Las Vegas is really good. Nicolas Cage has been doing like a weird amount of media lately. I
Yeah,
don't know, like
a lot.
doing like Reddit AMAs and like
press
tons
junket
of-
for the Pedro Pascal movies. Clear why
but,
he's
he,
doing
but
it.
he's had like he has 50 movies every year and he's not doing this much media, but now he is. And he
Doesn't
mentioned
he play himself in the new movie?
Yeah,
does play
he does
himself.
play himself, yeah.
But somebody asked him like what his favorite roles were, and he said 3 of them. One was Pig, that new movie from last year or the year before. Leaving Las Vegas and Bringing Out the Dead were his 3 favorites, which was quite
What's that?
surprising.
Hey, Arizona, baby. What was that?
Raising Arizona.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, he's great. Nicolas Cage is the best actor
If you don't know-
in the world.
Adam, on our,
Always, in everything, and I don't care. There's so many bad movies, he's still amazing in
for those
everything.
for those that are kind of like listening to us do our pod for the first time, the 2 worst kept secrets about our pod is Adam really likes Nicolas Cage and he really likes the Safdies.
Yeah, like the Safdie brothers
Those
and Nicolas
two
Cage.
things.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the
The
combination.
Crossover?
Yeah,
What if they
crossover.
uncut gems Nicolas Cage?
Wow.
You can't uncut gem Nicolas Cage. He already is. He already
Sure.
is all that.
That's true.
So that's it. Those are my 2.
Okay. Dev.
Superhero.
Okay.
Spawn.
It's on my list for sure. John Leguizamo.
John. Some method acting, eating bag.
They spent like I think they're
That was most of the budget.
40 million, 60 million on the cape
Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
There was some method acting, eating the maggots on the pizza.
Okay.
That's about all I remember.
That's all I remember.
A very mature rated HBO show, or animated show, like at 2 in the morning
Okay.
on channel 32 or whatever. Yeah, Spawn's a great superhero movie.
Nice. I have a ruling from you for the next one. Are we saying like with thriller mystery that's also like crime stuff as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So then in that one,
Well, it's gotta be thrilling. It can't be like white collar crime.
yeah. Then we might have a ruling on this one because I'm shocked this has not gone off the board because some people would argue this may be the best movie of the 1990s,
I know you're talking about.
and I'm gonna go with Pulp Fiction.
That's definitely that's a thriller.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Cult
Okay.
classic. Cult classic. Cult
Isn't
classic.
that cult?
It actually made too much money.
Yeah, made too much
It made
money.
over $100 million.
Wow.
Yeah, I looked at it in that genre.
So it's not.
I was shocked that we haven't
That's
taken
almost a
it yet.
blockbuster.
Is it
Yeah.
a thriller? Really?
No, it's
a
thriller, mystery,
mystery.
drama. That's the
It's
combination.
a
Yeah.
no,
Drama
it's just
slash
thriller mystery.
suspense.
It's thriller mystery.
Yeah.
But
I'll give it-
it's
I'll give you
definitely a
thrill.
mystery.
It's definitely a mystery, yeah.
I give it
Yeah,
mystery.
what's in this briefcase?
Yeah, what's in the
mystery?
briefcase?
Yeah.
That old red herring.
And then I'm going to go to horror, and I'm going to go to a movie that just kind of changed the horror genre in the 90s, and that's the original Scream.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's respected.
Respected, yeah. I'm sure there's even some other
Scream
ones
is
that you
cool.
want to
Scream is cool.
Yeah. All right.
It's me.
Devin, Kevin.
Drama, suspense,
Yeah.
Usual Suspects.
Ooh. Devin gets the ooze.
I get the booze. You get the cheers.
I either get a cheer or nothing. It's either like, we're so disappointed in you for that one. How could you?
No, it was that whoop, whoop, whoop.
There you go.
It was a
Ooh.
You're talking about wrong guy.
I'm up now.
Yeah.
What did you pick?
Usual Suspects.
Okay. I'm gonna go to horror.
Okay.
I had a few interesting ones here, but
Gremlins 1?
not Gremlins. Gremlins is in the 80s.
Was there a third Gremlins movie? I could
No,
take?
There's
no,
not.
there's never been a third. We need that third Gremlins.
There's a weird like Gremlins fan movie that somebody made, like a short movie. If you can
Yeah.
find it online, they made awesome puppets for it, and it's like pretty cool. It's like 10-15 minutes. It's pretty sweet.
Tell me more.
No, that's all there is.
Okay.
I'm gonna go horror. I thought about The Frighteners. Frighteners is cool. I'm gonna take Army of Darkness,
Ooh,
the third
That's a
Evil
good-
Dead.
that's a good
movie.
one.
It's
It's an ash in there.
it jumps the shark for
Nice.
sure, and makes it what you know of evil, like you know what
Yeah.
Evil Dead
This
is.
is your horror.
My horror gore. I guess we had a horror gore
Yeah,
well,
category.
Yeah. We don't need
Um,
to get as gore as much in this time. Like, you don't have like the saws and whatnot yet.
Yeah,
like,
not
in
yet.
that
That's
genre yet.
That's
like
comes in the
2000s.
2000s. And then I'll do thriller mystery again, and I'm gonna take. You took Pulp Fiction.
I did.
But I'm gonna take what I think the best Quentin Tarantino movie is.
Okay.
Is Jackie Brown.
Nice.
Jackie Brown is
Solid pick.
amazing.
Yeah, Jackie Brown's
Pam
great.
Grier is so
Pam
good.
Grier's
Michael
awesome.
Keaton.
Yeah.
It's super underrated.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker's in that?
Yeah, Chris Tucker's
wow.
in it.
Yeah.
It's so
It
fun.
kind of-
It's so fun, and it just like flies by. 2.5 hours fly
It's
by.
kind of one of the forgotten Tarantino films. Like when you
It
talk
is.
about like the people come to the Kill Bills and Bastards and everything like that, they always kind of leave Jackie Brown out of that.
See, but that's the thing. Everybody always talks about Pulp Fiction, talks about Reservoir Dogs
Yeah.
or Kill Bill, and it's like, but this one is really good, and I think it deserves more shine. That's
It
why I
does.
want to highlight something
Absolutely.
like that here.
For sure.
So Jackie Brown is amazing.
Cool.
1997. It made it.
Okay, I need a ruling.
Okay.
So we're
Audience.
we're at Calgary Expo.
Yep.
One of our premier guests was in a movie in the 90s.
Okay.
Is The Mummy a horror movie?
Ooh. Okay. Let's go yeses
Yes.
I'm just asking.
and nos. Ooh, it's close.
That's tight.
It's close. I'm gonna say yes.
A horror movie doesn't have to be scary.
No.
But I think it fits. It fits
I'm
the
gonna
classic
say
1930s.
I'm gonna say clarify.
Monster
It's like
movie.
a horror movie
Yeah.
monster.
It's a monster
The Mummy
movie.
is a horror movie monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
But
it's
is
yes.
The Mummy?
Oh, okay, I got one. I got one better.
Okay, got it. Better.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mm.
I got some
More Tarantino.
That had a little bit of gore in
More
it too, so it
Tarantino.
actually
Yeah.
checks 2 boxes.
Damn, very nice.
Stripper vampires, biker vampires, and elephants.
That was so good not knowing anything, like when it came out. Because it's like not a vampire movie until it is a vampire movie, and then you're like, what?
I just want to know how he convinced Clooney to do this.
Yeah. Nice.
Damn, all right, you guys are killing it. I'm gonna go. Did you mention we're here in Calgary? So I'm gonna go a documentary that has to do with Calgary. Sad side of it, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with Wrestling with Shadows, the Bret Hart documentary.
Are we doing a run on documentaries now? Do I need to get ready?
You need to get ready.
Okay, what's it
We're
called?
adding a new category.
What, documentary?
Documentary's already there, bud.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for those that don't know, it's Bret leaving WWF, having to deal with getting screwed by Vince McMahon, and the whole thing there. It's a really, really cool look. Of
Did it actually come out in the 90s?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it was filmed in '97, and then it came after that. So not as many people know it as much.
What's it called again?
Wrestling with Shadows. Yeah. And then I have to go action. There's an action I was gonna go to, but I just not be an asshole and let Devin have it. Because I know it's one of his favorite films, so I won't be a jerk.
I've already taken action.
I know. Oh, you have. But
Could I slide it in somewhere else?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I'm trying not to take comedy because I'm trying to get you guys to take some of the comedy off because it's such a good comedy year, and it's so hard to pick
It's a
in comedy.
decade.
Yes,
The
it's-
90s are a decade.
Well, we do this by year sometimes, and I'm trying to, think it out. Let's go to action then. And in action, I'm gonna go with Braveheart.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
Hmm.
Wouldn't that be good Oscar bait?
It would have been a good Oscar bait, yeah. But I went with Titanic though.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Braveheart. Cool.
Okay. Okay.
It's a William Wallace.
Thanks.
I've never seen Braveheart.
Never seen Braveheart?
I've never seen Braveheart.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. When I was a kid, it's like you go to the video store and anything that had like 2 VHSs was like, this is too much.
So no JFK or anything Oliver
Or
Stone for you?
Titanic. Like if I didn't see it in
You're
the
gone.
theaters and
Yeah.
then you go to the store, it's like that's long.
Yeah.
Casino
Yeah.
or like Titanic was that. Yeah.
All right. We're getting down to the final picks here. Who will be the champion?
Me.
I don't know. You got a lot of oohs, but not a lot of cheers.
Not a lot of odds.
Not a lot of ahs.
Okay, I'm running out of room here. Documentary.
Okay.
And I don't care what anyone says.
Oh no, I'm
Space Jam.
Yeah, you had to do it, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Explain your findings before we don't allow it.
First of all, perfectly. What do you mean not allowed?
It's
I mean the
not-
rules. It perfectly explains why Michael Jordan took time away from basketball. It also explains why he was bad at baseball. And it also explains why none of us are enslaved by the little guys on Moron Mountain.
It's true. All true statements.
All right, so we're gonna go to the
And
audience. Okay.
ESPN did a retrospective making it a documentary.
All right, so all that I will allow Space Jam to be a documentary.
And
Cheers.
Bill Murray's in it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
That makes it a documentary.
Because he's a real person.
So cheer if you think it should be in the documentary,
Keep going.
and then boo if it shouldn't be.
Doesn't make the cut.
I really appreciate the argument, though.
Especially the Bill Murray reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's real people playing themselves in
Bill
this
Murray
movie.
plays Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm not taking documentary. In Oscar bait, I'm going to take Goodfellas.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
that's
surprised it took so long to get picked.
That was gonna be one of my picks.
It's a 90s thing. That
Yeah.
was 90s.
It was exactly 90.
Yeah.
1990.
Yeah.
Right on the cusp. I'm up now, right?
Yes, sir.
Get
You
to.
get the double dose.
I'm gonna do sci-fi
Okay, be careful.
and be careful. Why be careful?
The audience, man, read these
I
last
know.
picks.
Yeah, they'll turn on you.
I know they're gonna turn
First
me
they
on
cheer
this
for
too,
you,
and I
then they-
love.
$5.
I love this movie, and I don't know if a lot of people have seen it, but it's Existenz by
Oh.
David Cronenberg.
There you go.
It's like virtual reality mixed with like body horror and weird frog bone
The thing in the
guns.
neck thing.
And yeah, the whole like jacking into the VR. It's amazing. It's so good. Anything David Cronenberg that's like body horror is right up my alley. So I love that. And then I'll do comedy.
Finally.
I'm a big like comedy fan from the 90s, I guess. That's when I grew up. So I was like I talked about The Mask already, but I didn't pick it.
'Cause you
But I
were
think I have to pick Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Nice. Did you guys pick that?
Jim Carrey is like he did Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber in the same year. That's insane.
What?
1994.
Was it all in the same year?
1994. All 3 movies came out.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Pet Detective is that's the one that I just have like a personal remembrance of it. I love it.
Love in your heart.
Some love for
Yeah.
Pet Detective. Although kind of problematic nowadays, especially
Yeah.
with the ending.
Yeah.
I don't need to say
Yeah, no.
what
no.
happened.
We'll leave that
But
be.
a little bit problematic
Yeah.
in 2022.
Sure.
But
Okay. Those are your 2 picks?
yeah.
Okay. Devon?
Am I gonna get booed this time, or can I go?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, fantasy. Mortal Kombat.
You son of a bitch. You asshole.
It might have the greatest movie theme song of all time.
It might, yeah. At least the national theme for laser tag in the 90s.
Plus, it has a guy with forearms getting punched in the balls.
Yep. He gets his
Doesn't
sunglasses
like that.
snapped. Damn you. Well, then I'm going to pick the second one. No.
Okay.
Nobody wants that one. Nobody wants that one. Damn. That was I had 2 picks for fantasy, and I thought he was going where I'll go now. In fantasy, I'm going to go with Ghost in the Shell.
It's fine.
Sure. You want to trade for Mortal Kombat?
No.
Okay, just saying. Hit a little nerve? Get you a little hit in the heart?
It's actually overrated.
Okay. And then in superhero, I'm going with the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
They're not superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are superheroes.
No, they're not.
They said the mask wasn't superhero.
How? What's the difference? How do you argue?
Superheroes.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll go by.
What makes them super?
We'll go by
Goo?
the audience reaction like we have all day. Okay.
The ooze.
So if whoever thinks turtles are superheroes, cheer. Boo if not.
Boo! Boo! Several boos.
We'll do it in heart.
Do it in harmony. Boo! Boo!
There we go.
Okay.
They have special powers.
They have turtle powers.
Yeah, exactly.
But you all said the mask didn't count.
The rules don't make sense in this
Half of you
world.
said the mask didn't count.
Thank you.
I personally said the mask counted.
Yes, it was
I think
close.
the mask counted. Yeah.
Someone gets a sticker.
I mean, I almost picked the Phantom, so.
Okay.
So many people's had. So many people's had in that joke. All right.
So is this your last one?
That might too.
Okay,
I have one after this. Yeah. We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
I only have 2 picks left. Okay.
Yeah.
Comedy. Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
It's definitely a comedy.
The
Yeah.
Price is Wrong.
Bitch.
And Carl Weathers is here. I don't think he's here today though. But
Yeah, Carl Weathers here tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
yeah. Good pick.
Good pick.
I have just 2 left. right?
Yeah.
That's correct. I have one left.
Gotta nail these down.
All right. Since this documentary category just got dropped on me right now, like 2 minutes ago, I'm gonna take a film called Hoop Dreams.
Nice.
Hoop Dreams.
Very
It's
good.
like probably the best basketball documentary ever made.
Well, Space Jam.
Other than Space Jam. It was Roger Ebert's one of his like
Yeah.
big favorite movies. He loved it. He was like a big pusher of it, and he got more people to see it, I think, than would have.
Yeah.
And then when he passed away, there was a movie made about him called Life Itself, and the director of Hoop Dreams, Space Jam, the director of Hoop Dreams made that documentary. So they had this cool connection with Roger Ebert.
Nice.
So Hoop Dreams, and then my last one is drama, I think.
And there's some dramas left on the board.
Yeah. I've never seen Shawshank Redemption.
What's wrong with you?
I haven't seen Shawshank either.
I like this person.
Oh,
They've
that's
said it
it.
like 4 times to you.
How are you doing this? I don't have
You
no
don't see Shawshank.
Everyone has their blind
Take
spots.
stickers.
Like,
Everyone has their blind spots.
Shawshank.
Um,
Or Schindler's List. Schindler's List.
I mean, I'm wearing a Spike Lee shirt. I think I have to pick a Spike Lee movie.
Oh, are you gonna pick the one I like? Do the right
boys.
No, Do the Right Thing
Boys
is
in the Hood.
80s. Do
Boys
the
in the
Right
Hood is
Thing
John
80s.
Washington.
Malcolm X.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm X is so good. Super. It got like panned at the Oscars, except for Denzel getting
I
nominated.
don't think Robert Ebert liked it either.
So good, and so many like famous black celebrities came together to get this movie made, which was amazing. There's that story about Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
where like Spike, he needed money to finish the movie, and he went to like Oprah and Magic and all these people, and he was like, I need money to finish this. He goes to Magic. Magic's like, no problem. Here's like $20,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
He goes to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's like, what did Magic give? And he tells him, he's like, I'll double it. Like he wanted to beat Magic. So that's a cool thing. It's a great movie. It's long, but it's worth it.
Nice. Dev. Last 2 picks here.
No, I have my last pick. I've been in the middle the whole time. I have documentary left. I'm going to take Paris is Burning.
Okay.
Mm.
Don't know much about that. Explain.
This is the last thing that I Googled.
Because you couldn't get Space Jam.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
guys screwed me.
Yeah.
It's a ballroom Vogue
If
documentary.
you want a Jordan documentary, just pick Jordan to the max.
No, I'll take Paris is Burning.
Okay.
It's a
I've-
documentary about like Vogue ballroom dance.
I'm dying on this hill.
Okay.
It's a great movie.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Good.
So before I make my last one, I'm going to go with the audience pick before we kind of get to my last pick and we go over. So for the audience pick, it seems like you guys want Shawshank.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, so
But you have
I
comedy.
won't accept either.
we'll make that the audience pick there. I have comedy, so I can't pick either one of those. So I wanted them to get picked by the audience. For me, comedy, I went down to a few. I went down to a personal favorite, and Billy Madison.
Yeah.
But I'll go with what I think may be one of the best on the board. I'm going to go with Pretty Woman.
I'm taking Pretty Woman too.
I'm surprised nobody took any Ernest movies.
Oh,
I had it
Ernest
in like a
Goes to
lot of
Space.
categories. I don't think he went to space. I'm pretty sure he never went to space.
Like I said,
He saved Christmas, he got scared stupid, he went to Africa, went to school, jail.
Jail.
Rides Again. What was that
I
one?
think I got bootleg
There's the Halloween
VHS.
one. There's the Halloween.
Yes,
And they're
it's
all
stupid.
under like almost 60 minutes to just a little bit over.
Yeah, they're perfect for television.
As mentioned, the Pete Davidson song on SNL that just happened.
Oh,
And
I
Cliff.
didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, Dev, recap it and let's get a winner.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through the categories, I'm just gonna list them off. Josh picked Boogie Nights, Toy Story, Aladdin, Pulp Fiction, Phantom Menace, Ghost in the Shell, Scream, Pretty Woman, Home Alone, You've Got Mail, Life is Beautiful, TMNT, Braveheart, Wrestling with Shadows, Office Space, Jurassic Park, and Titanic.
wow, that's a solid list.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Adam picked a bunch of things no one ever heard of.
Hey,
and
come
Nightmare
on.
Before Christmas. Adam picked Malcolm X, Babe, Totoro, Jackie Brown.
Babe Pig in the City, not Babe. Different movies. Very different movies.
Existence, Gremlins 2, Army of Darkness, Ace Ventura, Nightmare Before Christmas, Crybaby, Hard Boiled, Batman Returns, The Rock, Hoop Dreams, Twin Peaks, Matrix, and Leaving Las Vegas. You are all over the place.
You're
There is-
saying nobody has seen those ones? You're like, I picked stuff nobody's seen, like The Matrix and Nightmare Before Christmas.
How do we know we've seen The
And
Matrix?
Ace
Is it not
Ventura.
just a simulation? Okay, lastly, myself, the winner, I picked Usual Suspects, Toy Story 2, Hercules 7, Total Recall, Mortal Kombat, From Dusk Till Dawn, Happy Gilmore, Home Alone 2, Sleepless in Seattle, Akira, Spawn, T2, Paris is Burning, whatever that is, Big Lebowski, Lion King, and Goodfellas.
All right, so let's get an audience poll. So is Devin the winner? Jeez. Sorry, Devin. Is Adam the winner?
Not
At least
even
I
a
had one
single.
person clap.
Am I the winner?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's
I
go.
don't need your applause.
So what?
What happens when you pick sequels?
Yeah, that's what happens.
The better sequels.
The only better sequel is Terminator 2.
You haven't seen Babe Pig in the City.
It's time to wrap this up.
Time to wrap this up. Everyone, thanks so much for coming and watching this crazy thing that we do. You can find us on the Fresh Take Network, everywhere you get pods. And thanks for the audience interaction. You guys were fantastic. It's the first time we've done this. We were very nervous about interacting with an audience before, but it was really cool. You guys were fantastic. So
Give
appreciate
yourselves
it.
a round of applause.
Yes, thank you.
Please.
And if you want to, we are sponsored by many great, fantastic people. But today we're sponsored by Sea of the Dead. So if you want to get a free sticker, come up and get one right now. And cheers and enjoy the day, people. Thank you. Woo!
Enjoy Comic Expo.
Yeah. And watch Babe Pig in the City.
I think you need to watch Shawshank.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna rewatch Babe Pig in the City.
I'll take a sticker there.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it, take the best film.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's controversial or not, but and Last Mohicans too. You guys missed that. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Was it Jaws?
That was fun.
I think they're scared if we come up, right? We're probably gonna
No, you can come
Come
up.
up. Give us stickers.
Okay, by the way,
Why didn't no one say Fifth Element?
Watch Shane.
I had it on my list.
Was it in the 90s?
Yes, it was.
It's late 90s, right?
yeah, have you seen The Fifth Element?
Yes.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, like we're waiting for you to pick The Fifth
I
Element.
actually
That's
was
a one-year
choosing
pick.
between that and Phantom Menace.
Oh, you should have chosen.
Okay, I don't understand that.
You would have had a perfect ride. That would have been a perfect.
You know what the funny thing is, he still won.
Yeah.
Oh, we're rewarding that behavior
I'd
now.
say when you say it.
Yeah.
I'd say when you say it.
There was a few that I was surprised. Like I'm mad because I didn't pick Forrest Gump and I couldn't find anywhere to go.
Yes, I said that.
And so I was like, and
We're
then-
at the comedy.
The other one was Silence of the Lambs. Nobody picked
That's
Silence of the
I
Lambs.
know.
And actually, your movies, I saw most of them, but Hard Boiled.
So what? You guys have allowed Forrest Gump in
I
comedy?
should, because
Yes.
in second place.
See, I was gonna go there. I wasn't sure. It's
it's
the
the
same
same guy.
comedy.
No.
Yeah.
It's giant fat You and could say so family.
Like
Yeah.
he
You
did
could say
2
drama.
movies or a few movies, but like
Yeah.
Those are probably the only two.
Better Tomorrow.
All these like Hong Kong action movies.
And I used to, I grew up with like the old Shanghai movies.
Oh, and the other
Snake.
one was
I
Blair Witch
love them.
Project.
Yeah, no, it said Blair Witch. I went to that too.
What's that?
Blair
Blair
Witch.
Witch Project.
You know how hard it is to Google
Wait,
and write things down at the same
What's
time.
that?
Like,
Blair Witch still good.
And then have to look up documentaries when it's sprung on you at the last minute.
I watched it
Blair
in
Witch
the
or Doc,
theater in
and
the
I would've
90s.
allowed
It's
it.
amazing.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah, the whole
yeah.
thing was
I
a
would've
documentary.
allowed
Blair
that
Witch Project.
documentary.
Yes, it was, but no one said kids 90s. And was Kids, the movie, kind of a documentary?
I had kids on my list.
What Kids was an awesome movie. It's so dark,
Clerks I
but
have
you're
on my
like,
list.
I know,
Comedy is so hard.
and actually John
But even
Waters-
for the cult classic Clerks.
I've even seen Pink
Because
Swan.
comedy had Billy
That's all I have to say.
Madison,
I
Weekend
know, I
War,
should
Black Sheep,
never
Austin
see
Powers
that.
was on
Oh,
my
you
list.
said Crybaby? I
Is the
love
first
that.
one 90?
Crybaby's so much fun.
98.
Yeah, I know.
Austin
I like to
Powers?
pick
Yeah.
things that are like
97 for
let
Austin
me
Powers.
laugh a
I
little
could
bit.
Was it really?
But kids is
Oh,
so
this
kids
made
is
me feel
almost a
very old.
documentary, but it's
Yeah,
it's not
very
really.
It's a
old.
brutal movie.
I could have had
It's
There were a
that
couple
movie, that
documentaries.
movie,
You could
and
have Spice
Requiem
Girls
for a
on
Dream.
You could have had Spice World. I debated Spice
Amazing.
World.
Oh my god.
Spice World comedy?
Big documentary.
Spice World would be comedy or
Documentary.
Documentary.
That was just Clerks, and they're here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I showed her Clerks for the first time.
I
mean,
literally
you
watched
love
Clerks
too.
for the first time this morning.
It's a sequel.
You've never
it's
seen
great.
There you go.
No,
I
no,
did
he's
no
the sequel
research
guy.
and I just stole from people.
I'm
not
the like
gonna
weird
lie.
sequel guy.
I love
Yeah,
Spike
yeah.
Lee, because
Yeah.
I'm a Spike Lee fan.
I just freaking laughed at Babe Pig in the City.
Honest to God, it's a good movie.
It's,
I didn't know that was
actually
two
like
baby
Big in
movies.
the
I
City
thought-
Like
too,
watch it
but-
again now, you'll be so impressed by it.
I thought
Oh,
there
you know
was one
what?
Babe movie.
You know what is a great movie that never got its run? Oh my god, Flushed Away.
that is
oh
good.
yeah!
That is
Flushed
good.
Away, I forgot about that.
That's like the Little Rats animated.
No,
right?
Flushed
Yeah,
Away.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the DreamWorks Ratatouille.
Yeah, that's.
DreamWorks always made like a
2000s,
copy,
isn't it?
right? It was
Yeah.
like
Oh, maybe
Finding
it's
Nemo
2000.
comes out, Shark Tale.
So
comes
next
out.
year.
Well, I was-
Wall-E comes out, iRobot, or
I always
Robots
felt,
comes out,
uh,
like all these ones.
Yeah.
I felt Existence was the answer to Matrix because they're still having that. I mean, the weirdest part is when he pulled his teeth out and loaded the gun with it. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
This thing just went over the
Loaded his
top.
frog bone gun? with
Yes.
his teeth?
Watch the
I think
when
the
you turn your
80s
backpack.
one-
Just
Oh.
watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next year we'll either do
We
2000s or
usually,
80s.
it used to be just a year. Like
Yeah,
it'd be like
that's why I keep on
2001.
saying.
Oh my
year.
god,
And then we
80s
do
would
that.
be pretty
That's why.
Yeah,
I
but
guys
it's
are
like,
old
you
enough for
know
the
who
80s.
rules the 80s,
Seen a lot of
right?
80s movies.
Back to the
Like,
Yeah, but not live.
Oh,
They-
we're like
Not
straight
live.
back
They're,
to the future three
they're
for
the
you.
age that their parents made them watch the
Oh,
80s
okay.
movies with
Well, I
them.
am. I'm oldest of
Like
us
all
I'm
the John
38,
Carpenter
they're all
stuff, like-
80s still.
There you go. There you go. 1920s. Metropolis. Was there any others? We don't know.
Yeah.
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, a trip to the moon. Yeah.
80s, you guys gotta watch
That's a
that
good
one.
movie.
That was on my list. I love Strength. That was my
Okay,
Catherine
now
Bigelow
all
pick.
three
Yeah.
of you are gonna go home and watch the Shawshank
Well, the
Yeah.
worst part is
Shawshank.
he works at
You
the
were the
Calgary
only
Film
one.
Festival.
Okay.
So that's the worst part about
No,
it.
but you can't watch everything.
No, like
Yeah, you can.
Watch
You
Shawshank.
Google
My two biggest shames is I haven't
know
seen
it's-
Shawshank or American History
But
X. Those are my
Shawshank and
two.
Schindler's List were both like
Those
Those are
awesome.
my two. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a
Or it
fan
could have had Goodfellas.
of Ed
I thought
Wood,
someone
Goodfellas
picked
was
Goodfellas.
I thought someone picked
We did
One of my
Fight Club, by the
favorites.
way.
I know,
There's a
Fight
lot
Club's
of,
nice, I was waiting for that one too.
Oh, Godfather
But,
3.
like, you just see
Oh,
that.
that was a good one
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
yeah.
it wasn't good. But if
Yeah,
you
I've
want
seen
American
it. Yeah.
History.
No, a good
I
pick.
just haven't seen
Exactly.
Shawshank.
I think it had like 8
Morgan
nominations
Freeman
or something.
and who's the other guy?
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
Like you just get all
Tim
attacked. How do
Robbins
you
did
not
that
say
movie where he
everything?
went to the over.
So, do you guys do a regular podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do,
The three of us are weekly.
they're weekly, and then we have a mix of sports, pop culture, and yeah. So we
Is
do
this
one
thing
every
recording?
2 or 3 weeks. The next one we do is on.
Well,
Sunday.
hello there.
The next one we do on Sunday, which is called the Rundown. So we just
Hi.
kind of discuss the week of movies and television, talking about so we'll be talking about the Thor trailer, talking about Better Call Saul, talking about Atlanta,
Nice.
talking about
So you guys watch.
Everything Always at Once.
Severance.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
we
talked
did
about
that
we just
a
did
couple
a
weeks
full
ago, yeah.
review on that
What did you
2
guys
weeks
think?
ago.
It was
I
cool.
loved it.
I thought it was one of the best finales I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was very
I
cool.
know that finale right when he held that picture, and I was like waiting for it. I'm so glad. Like,
We kind of said it was going to be kind of like what happened with Ted Lasso, where I don't think a lot of people watched it initially, but then the buzz kind of grew for Ted Lasso, and I think the buzz will kind of grow for Severance as well.
Oh, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be.
I bet you there's
I
gonna be it's
love
Apple,
it.
right?
It's Apple,
There's
yeah.
always gonna be a
I
huge
enjoyed it.
bump every fall when people get new iPhones and then they get a new year of subscription.
Oh, you get 1 year when you get a phone, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get 1 year.
Because that I thought was really well done as well. I love that.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, you guys did amazing. Out of the park.